Move along.
Hello everyone, this is the Mohawk Ninja here, and today I'm going to be showing off a mod for the game Race Driver Grid. Now, the mod I'm going to be showing off is called the ACAT mod, which stands for All Cars, All Tracks. And it does generally what it sounds like. You get a lot of cars on a lot of tracks. You don't get all of the cars on all the tracks necessarily, but you do get quite a few fun combinations, and the one I'm going to be showing off today is the one that you actually see in the intro of all of my videos, which is the open wheel cars on the Demolition Stadium short. There we go. And one of the things you will notice very quickly is that all of the AI in the game, except for the actual Demolition Derby AI, tend to try and avoid damage as much as possible. They try and keep their cars as little damaged as you can possibly get them. That being said, that means they try and avoid any contact with you. But when you put them into these situations where, you know, they're going 90, 100 miles an hour into intersections, the AI just have absolutely no time to react. And there's just utter chaos and things get destroyed, especially because these cars aren't really meant to take large impacts. So there's going to be a lot of things dying. So as you can see, at least the tires seem to be holding up pretty well, and they do. Sometimes you'll lock up tires and smash into the wall. I mean, that tends to happen even outside of derbies. It's actually pretty easy when you do the destruction derbies in these, because the AI is not used to the situation, and they were never programmed to deal with this. So they're always trying to avoid getting hit, which generally means braking. And as such, you tend to get ahead pretty easily. Although I'm used to playing with a much higher FPS because I'm not normally used to frapsing it, so this isn't as easy for me as it would be for you guys just playing. And oh, looks like a few people are already taken out. See if I can get a better shot of that as I come around again. Oh dear. Oh yeah, like see right there, he tried to slow down. The guy in front of me tried to slow down to avoid the wrecked car, and that's what happens. And my suspension is really damaged right now. I just noticed that. Oh dear. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, yep. And now I'm dead. Unfortunately, I can't really go back and show you because for whatever reason the ACAT mod... Actually, that's interesting. Okay, so for the longest time, the ACAT mod seemed to have messed up the replay function and you couldn't actually do this, but as you can see, he backed up and there it goes. Okay, that's cool, because normally I wouldn't be able to do that, but I don't know, something about fraps I guess fixed it. So I'll do a couple more of these. I'm just going to do probably one of these a video, so like next one I'll do another combination, so restart. I'll make everything easy so I can do as many videos as possible, and you can see kind of just how it goes, because if I'm lucky, I'll actually get all 10 laps on one of these, so you can just see how insane it gets after a while, because after a while you only have a few people alive. And if you do like all 50 laps, then chances are by lap 30 you might be the only person left alive. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, those two yellow cars got destroyed. actually, come to think about it, since all of a sudden this crash thingy seems to have worked, I suppose I could use the flashback feature now. Well, I think that was my only one, because I'm on extreme. Oh well. Okay. Here you can see there's so much more destruction. Actually, the one I'm planning on showing you guys next week is actually probably one of the funniest in terms of how the AI reacts. Cause it's the same discipline of cars, the open-wheeled cars, but on the Japanese I don't know where. Oh, I don't have any left. On the Japanese docks for like the drifting, and there's all these little curves. And I guess the suspension on all the other cars, like cars that are designed for those tracks, can handle the curbs, like the sidewalk curbs. But, oh man, I'm really bad when I talk and play at the same time. Like, the suspensions of those cars can handle those curves. These suspensions, they're so hard that you hit those curbs and these cars fly off. And since these cars aren't designed to go on those tracks, and the AI isn't designed to compensate, what ends up happening is the cars just go flying and do flips and aileron barrel rolls, whatever you want to call them, because you probably get away with calling them barrel rolls since there aren't any. These aren't planes, but I don't know. So that's what I'll be showing you next week. And that one you guys will probably find extremely funny. Then from there, if you guys want to see like, oh, what happens if you do, this combination of vehicles on you could say, oh, I want to see what happens when you do this combination of vehicles on this tracks, and I'll do that. Something about recording video, trying to talk and race cars at the same time. It's a lot harder than I thought this would be. But either way, you're getting an idea of how this works. Again, running 20 FPS probably doesn't help either. I'm not even sure how the hell I'm supposed to edit this video. Actually, there probably won't even be much editing to this video. I suppose I could actually do... I don't know, we'll see. Oh dear. So yes, like, right there, it's just when they go in the air, there's literally no chance for any of the kind of self-preservation AI to kick in. Everything just gets destroyed. This would probably be a really fun thing to see in reality if it wasn't for the fact that like nobody would survive a single round. And my suspension is heavily damaged again. Luckily, that doesn't seem to matter too much. You'd think all this damaged suspension would, like, be really bad when I do jumps like this. Oh. So yeah, like right there, you can see that they're just... These vehicles don't have the sturdiest frames ever. I don't know if you know this, but the actual real-life equivalent of these cars, actual F1 cars, when you get into huge accidents in those, they're actually designed to break in half. You have, if I recall correctly, it's the cockpit section of the vehicle separates from the engine and all of that, which is essentially, as I understand it at least, is just utterly designed to transfer all the energy away from the driver. So you can get into a massive accident that utterly destroys the car apart, and that's the purpose, is it destroys the car and not the driver of the car. Kind of a lot easier to replace a multi-$1,000, probably multi-$100,000 car actually, than a person. And yeah, as you can see, I'm in first place now, and only 2 laps, simply because the AI is slowed down, and they don't want to get into an accident. Wish there was a way to see how many people have been taken out. Oh, that was close. It'd be nice if I could get like a really good T-bone in this, so I can just show you like T-boning Formula 1 cars. I mean, these aren't actually Formula 1 cars, these are a slightly variant of them, like a lower class. I don't know, I'm not an expert on motorsports, so I'm not I'm, oh, there we go. There's a nice little T-bone to show you. Only halfway done with this entire race, and already like quite a few people out. So there should be a link in the description for this mod. It's free. It hasn't been updated in, I think, since May of 2011. So it seems to not be in development anymore, but it's still, oh jeez. It's really fun, and wow, that guy came out of nowhere. Yeah, so this is what happens, is just, I mean, normally, under normal circumstances, you know, you'd have, the AI would do their best to try and stop, and he might have braked, I'm not even sure. And just, there's no getting past that. Let's see if I can complete this race. We'll go back here, maybe. See what this does. Oh. I'm really not going to win, aren't I? Well, jump from the frying pan into the fire, I guess. I was going to try and complete that, and I thought I could avoid that accident, but yeah, no. Avoid one accident, get into another. Luckily, due to all of the snow and ice, my campus has been closed. The benefits of living in Pennsylvania, that you just get so much snow, so I have all the time in the world to play this. I actually probably do a few hours of playing this and just edit out all the completed goals, if I actually manage to complete a 10-lap race to show you guys. So now I've reiterated quite a few things, you can probably edit that out. Oh dear. I suppose that's another thing I should point out, is that these tires have almost, like, they have so much grip to them as I drift. I say that as I drift around a corner. So that's also something that turns into a real difference between this and the normal destruction derby cars. I need to find a way to increase my FPS. Trying to play this on like 25 is not that easy. I tried lowering the resolution on grid, but Fraps recorded all the black boxes around it, so let's see what I can do about that. Ooh, yeah. I suppose another thing I should note when I was talking about the self-preservation thing is, since you can do destruction derby cars on other tracks, what you'll end up noticing is that you end up taking away that self-preservation AI when you do the destruction derby cars on non-destruction derby tracks. So they don't really give a damn if they crash. Which actually makes them really aggressive drivers. Because they'll understand that they need to win. They'll understand that this is not about destroying everyone. It's about getting first place, but they won't hesitate to destroy your car. And I think that guy flew in the air in front of me. There really should be a better recording software. This is just not all that great. Oh geez, that's a lot of people. I looked on my mini-map right as I hit them. See if I... oh. Is there even a possibility of me to avoid that? We'll see. There we go, okay. That place is a death trap. I really hope some of those cars aren't actually destroyed. Or else there's no way I'm completing this. Oh wait. Oh, there we go. Okay then. There's so many destroyed cars back there. It's gonna be really funny to see just how many DNFs on the scoreboard. Sounds like some of those cars are actually not destroyed. I think I can hear their engines running. They're just like they're stuck on the tires or something like that. Oh, he spun out. Drift in a Formula 1 open-wheeled car type thing. Not sure if you can do that with the real ones. Probably be very bad on the tires. Oh dear. Do not back up into me. Oh. That was on the 10th lap, too. That's depressing. I was really not sure why the AI spin out a lot. These open-wheeled cars are designed to do a lot of turning, and they have some of the highest traction. I'm pretty sure they have the most traction in the entire game. But it must be all kind of the transitioning from turn right to turn left to jump in the air. And oh dear. Am I stuck? Oh, I'm stuck. All those tires are moving, so wait. Oh, wait. No. Maybe. Yep, there we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. Oh crap. Oh, good. Back up, back up, back up. So much debris. And drift. Like, see right there, he let me pass him pretty much. so intense. This is just so intense with all the destroyed cars that like around every turn. Uh-oh. Oh, whoa, how did I survive that? And nope. Okay. Thought I was gonna get T-bone there for a second. Man, my suspension's been taking a real beating. Then again, the fact that, like, I haven't probably destroyed my suspension by now is kind of a miracle, considering, once again, these cars aren't really designed to jump at all. I mean, I have seen these sorts of open-wheel cars in real motorsports take to the air and hit the ground and keep going. Granted, that's very few times, because most of the time they fly in the air, they end up flipping over or causing some other structural damage. But there are occasional times when the suspension can handle the entire car dropping a couple of feet. The difference is this is more like 8 feet. Come on. Let's go. Wait, I'm in first place? What? How long have I been in first place? That isn't like 4th. I could have sworn I got... Oh, whatever. Why am I complaining? I'm in first place. I'm finally going to complete a 10-lap thing. Yes. Yes, and this is what I've been wanting to show. Me, and Alex Price. And there's everyone else. Yeah. So, that's actually about what I have to show you, because I'm thinking about maybe doing some more, but I think this will be good. Hopefully it didn't sound like I reiterated too many things, because I wanted to talk while doing this, but I couldn't think of much else to talk about. So, but as I said earlier on, the link to the mod I'll put in the description, so you guys can go screw around with it if you have Grid. It's a really good game. It's on Steam. You should get it. At least I think you should get it if you like these kind of like pseudo simulation racing games. So, that being said, I will see you guys on tomorrow for Wednesday videos.